You know, and I'm like, babe, don't tell him that. Do the investment, it gets our foot in the door. And he's like, oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, cut a very long story short. We set an appointment. We go over to their house Sunday night. It was Sunday night. We're sitting there doing paperwork. Computer's glitching. Like, we can't, it keeps having errors. He can't go to the next page. Robert's like, I don't know what's happening. And this was supposed to be what? Half an hour. Quick thing. Anthony and Robert have a haircut at 7 o'clock. So we're doing the paperwork, 6:45, having a problem. Rob's like, I'm gonna leave. I'll bring paper back. And my friend's like, well, you stay and I'll cook you dinner. And I'm like, okay, I'm staying. They go. So he's cooking dinner, and he used to own a restaurant. Like, he's the chef. So we have so much food. So I'm sitting there, we're just talking. His wife comes home. We're talking. And he says, well, what products do you have from your company? And I'm like, oh, we have life insurance, we have prepaid legal, we have current, like, told him the whole thing. And he's like, oh, okay, well, life insurance, hey? And I said, yes. And I had spoken to him specifically about life insurance before, and he's like, no, my parents have it. He's from Japan. My parents have it for me in Japan. Anyway, so he's sitting there, he's like, life insurance. I should get life insurance. I'm like, yes, you should get life insurance. I told you, you have 2 young kids. You need life insurance. He goes, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I'm like right now? He's like, right now. I got up from the table, I walked over to my computer, I came back to the table, I opened up, I'm like, what's your date of birth? And I started with the application. He didn't say another word. Robert's calling like, I'm so sorry, we're taking so long. The haircut's like, don't worry, babe, we're good, take your time. He's like, no, I feel really bad. I'm like, no, I'm writing their life, it's okay. He goes, what? I said, no, I'm writing their life, it's okay, don't worry about it. He's like, are you kidding? I'm like, no, okay, get here, bye. You know, finish the application, $84 a month. Him and his children are covered. Wife has on her job. She's not ready to come over here. So that was the first, the life policy that we closed. Then Robert did the application for the small investment. Turned out to be a $500 a month investment.
Jesus Christ.
They won 2 college funds for the kids. Awesome. They're talking about it's just like, again, it gets your foot in the door, right? Yeah. So that was the first one. The second one was an appointment with a friend of mine who does isogenic, the shakes. Anyway, she works with another multi-level marketing company. And I'm like, look, we're both women in business. Let's get together. Maybe we could help each other out. So just talking to her, she's like, I don't have life insurance, but my husband does, but let me check with him. And I was like, okay. So a couple of days go by, and I follow up with her. I'm like, oh, did you find out if he's got life insurance? She's like, oh no, I forgot. And I'm like, well, let's at least do you. She's like, yeah, come by tomorrow. And so I come by. He doesn't have life insurance. So I write both of them and their kids, $121, done. And now they're like, thank God you're here. We've been talking about this forever. So that was my second one. Wow. And then the child writer was an old client who has, her child has insurance on her policy, and she wanted more. So I just increased the child writer. So that was my 3 that are on the board. But the most exciting one for me is this client that I had yesterday. He came in, he's a business owner, and I used to teach his children. So he comes in, and I asked him to help me. He's a business owner, help me out. No, let me give you a presentation. You can tell me, just give me feedback for everything. Go through the spiel, find out he doesn't have life insurance. I'm like, dude, you're a dad, you got 3 kids. He's like, I know, I keep forgetting. I said, we're gonna have to write you. He's like, yeah, no problem, but I'm taking my oldest daughter to college next week, so I'll do it in September. I was like, okay, and whatever. So then I got home and I was like, look, I can't let this guy travel or be out there without life insurance. So I sent him a message and I'm like, look, I know you're traveling, but let's get something on the books before you go. That way you've got something. We can start small and just increase. And he goes, well, why don't we just do what we talked about, and then we'll do it next week. And I'm like, great. How's Monday? So Monday morning we have an appointment. He wants $1 million policy, $284 a month. And I'm like, oh. It's all like coming together, because these are some of the calls that I've done in the past. It's like, just don't give up on your clients. Keep checking in with them. Yeah. The client that came in yesterday, I've been trying to get with him for probably 6 weeks, and he's been in Hawaii, and he's busy. And I'm like, I know you're busy. And he was the one that texted me yesterday morning, like, how's this morning? In an hour from now, I'm like, cool. Like, let's just do it. So don't give up on your people. Keep plugging in, keep checking in, and so that's how I'm there.
Great job.
Awesome.